The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Missy, K-Show. Missy, K-Show. Missy, K-Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, Missy K. Hey, deep Missy K. Her beauty and passion, talk music, passion.
We're here, rattled, but we are here. Welcome. We have the beautiful Kennedee, the Arthur. Oh my God.
Welcome, Kennedy.
Yes. And the beautiful Lady B. We're here. We are doing it. Oh my goodness.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes. So as you can see, it's just us three here right now. Missy K will be here on the second part of the show. So we're going to set it off. I'll do a lot of stuff we do. Normally, you know, we're missing our hey. We love you, hey.
Miss you,
She's
baby.
not here today. She's doing a college thing. So again, congratulations to my beautiful hey. So we're gonna set it down for you. We're really gonna shut it down for you. We might even do a little something for her.
Oh boy,
we got to, huh? Yeah,
that's gonna be hard.
Maybe. We want to say happy birthday to Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael!
Yeah, he would have been 60 years old. So we've been posting pictures, music. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Beat It.
Kennedy, what's yours?
Pretty Young Thing.
Oh, nice.
You don't like my song.
Well, you know, I like it. You know, I
like
do.
so many of his songs. That's just the first one that came to mind.
Oh my God, I used to be. I still like one of his biggest fans. I had
his Thriller project.
Yeah,
I just like Michael Jackson.
That is crazy.
So exciting.
Yes. Another thing, since we're going to just kick on, get it all started, we're going to talk about what's on everyone's lips with Lala. So that's me. And
really?
Is
that you?
normally say it's Lala, you know. So, Jordan Edwards, he was the young kid in Texas who was killed by a cop. Mm-hmm. That was last year, and they actually convicted him. He found him guilty. So they're going to... as of today, say, I guess give them the time or whatever. They haven't did it yet. But this is the first, the second time that they found a cop guilty, tried him as guilty. So when they were in the courtroom, everybody was crying and was like, shocked because they didn't think that this was going to happen.
Of course not. Why would they? They've been invincible up to now. Why would they think it was going to be any different?
So he hasn't been sentenced. He's supposed to be sentenced today. So I would like to really know exactly, how many years, if any.
For those of us who know, give a very brief background.
Well, there was a party, and it was some minors. It was a private party. And someone said that the cops were coming because there were some underage children drinking. Mm-hmm. So when the cops came, the guys got in a car and they were driving off.
Okay.
So the cops said that they heard gunshots. So they saw this car drive by. So the guy, per the warrant that they wrote up, said that the car was coming towards them. So one of the cops, which is Roy Oliver, he busted out one of the windows. Before he did that, he went back to his car to get a shotgun. And he went back to the car, bust out the windows, and shot into the car. Oh. And it hit the young kid and killed him. So when they had the cameras on him, they had the little, I guess the little cameras that they have on the cops or on the car.
Oh, yeah, little camcorder.
And what made them convict this officer is when he said that the car was coming towards him, it actually wasn't. It was going away from him. Mm-hmm. So, and they're just saying it shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened. So they're trying to get justice for, everyone that this happens to. And it's really sad. This kid was only 15 years old, going to a private party. And it's insane.
But it's about time. But being only the second one to be convicted, that's really a piss poor number.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Considering how many.
Exactly.
You know, it's become like the common thing to do, and it's oh, what's going to happen?
Especially when they're caught on tape.
Exactly.
That's the part that bothers
and they
me.
still walk away?
You have concrete evidence that is going on, and they don't do anything
Nothing.
about
it seems like all they have to do is say, I fear for my life, or he made a sudden movement, or I thought he had a gun, and that gives them opportunity to kill these kids.
And the ones that run away, remember the one that was running away from them, and they shot him in the back?
Yeah. Yes.
But he feared for his life. How the hell you fear for your life? Somebody's running away from you.
Right.
And it's these young kids. It's like you can't go anywhere because you're supposed to be feeling like safe because a cop is going to come or be there to protect you. But you're fearful of the cops because they might shoot you or kill you.
Exactly. I worry about my people. I do.
But I really feel like back in 1992 with the Rodney King trial, when they got tried for what happened and then they got off, it kind of just set the standard.
Set the tone. Yes, it did.
It sure did. It sure
Absolutely.
It's just out of control. I think we're able to see a lot of it more because of social media.
Right.
And you're seeing it up close and you're like, wait a minute, come on.
Well,
Before
thank God
you wasn't
for a
able
victory.
to. Exactly. So that's really, we're good with that. And the parents are, they're not happy, but they are because they lost their son.
Yeah.
So next on the list, David Katz. David Katz is the young guy who was in Florida at a Madden night. I guess it was a Madden
tournament.
Oh, one of those
Madden
game
tournament,
video
19.
things.
Right.
So he was. I guess they told him he needed to go to the hospital. He had actually been admitted to the hospital twice for mental illness. So this particular time when he went in there, I'm not sure what was going on, but he actually killed 2 men and wounded 11.
I read something that said he was one of the competitors. He had been playing or something, but I don't know if they beat him and he was pissed.
That's what I heard. That he was upset because he lost.
But they have these like every year, so it's not the first time that he lost. So I want to know what happened this particular time.
Well, probably because he got beat by a black boy.
Yeah, it was a black guy and a white guy that he killed.
He had to go kill them both, but
it was insane. I'm like, oh my goodness. I guess he had some issues with the parents, and he had wrote a letter, and it has a letter that's out in the news right now stating how angry and how much he hated his mother. They were going through a divorce, but how much he hated his mother. And that's when they had put him in a hospital, a mental ward and stuff like that. But it still doesn't explain to you why you want to shoot up an event where all of these innocent kids are.
Right.
It's just getting insane. It's like, what do we do? You can't go anywhere. You got to stay in the house.
No, we can't live in a bubble, though.
No, you can't.
No.
You just have to be mindful of your surroundings and be careful where you go.
But
it's
at
like
a tournament, who would think that would happen?
No, I mean there are exceptions. Of course, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying that's the environment we live in now. We need to be mindful wherever we are, even at work. I pick out exits and stuff. No, seriously, because
you have to,
especially at a hospital, because hospitals, are easy targets because they do some shady stuff, and patients are not happy about it. And these are like the kind of people that would,
and because they can wear uniforms and get uniforms anywhere, you don't even know who you're dealing with when they come in there.
Right.
That is just so sad.
So I don't take anything for granted. Just because we don't think it's going to happen. We just need to be mindful.
You definitely have to.
And whenever I'm in a public place and there are a lot of people, I always have a plan in my head.
Yeah, it's like you have to look around, even the grocery stores, because you have men coming up now stabbing black women. Like
what the what?
Yes, about the lady who got stabbed. There was another lady. I'm not sure exactly where she was, but she actually survived, and he stabbed her a couple of times. So she was actually able to talk about it and say exactly what was going on. But that's the thing now. Everybody is just coming up on it. It's not even guns. So they blindside you.
So I'm going to have to walk around with my mace in my hand and cocked and ready to go.
You just got to be more cautious of what's going on around you.
I'm so very serious.
Yeah, because you know what we do? We get caught up in our same routine. You get up, get in the car, go to your job.
A false sense of security.
You just do the same routine every single day. And it's like you have to change it up.
Yeah.
Look around. make sure that nobody is following you.
I walk out of my house,
crazy.
and when I come home, I'm looking at make sure nobody's following me, make sure nobody in the bushes. And because you jump out in the bushes, when I get out of my car, you're gonna be in trouble. Right? Because I'm telling you, because I don't get out of my car, assuming that no one's there. I'm assuming somebody's somewhere.
Yeah, you have to.
That's my mindset.
Noises, I'll be like, oh, Jesus.
Especially with white folks not liking black folks now.
Exactly,
honey. In Huntington Beach.
Oh yeah.
You jump out if you want to.
Different area. Yeah, I know that area so well. It's a beautiful area, but they have some issues over there. Right. It is insane. So move it along. We're going to spice it up just a little bit. Kennedee Burris. You know about Kennedee.
Yes.
Little actor. She's a singer, but she's an actor too because she's on a reality show. That's acting. That's it ain't real. So she bought her 16-year-old, first sweet 16. She hadn't even turned $100,000 car.
Right,
$100,000 car. But the thing is, she didn't tell her husband about it, and they're saying that he was mad.
That's even worse.
Yeah, see?
That's even worse.
We talked about it. We was talking about it. So they're saying because it's her money, it's not his child, but they are married. So it doesn't really matter if it was if she was a star or not. You guys are married. So what I was thinking is you're supposed to let your husband know what you're doing, regardless of if it's your money or not.
Okay, okay. First of all, the fact that she did is like really, I don't want to say stupid, but it is. It's like, you're not thinking. Right. And secondly, it's a different twist when you say she's married, but that's not the father of the child. Mm-hmm. Right? Did he raise this child?
No.
Okay, so that's a little different twist. If the child is old enough to have a car, she's basically raised a child. He didn't, so it's really kind of like her call. But just make sure that when the crap hits the fan, when she goes out there and kills somebody or whatever, don't come running to me to help bail her out.
I just think that he should have been consulted.
But it was her money.
At least. It doesn't matter. It's a partnership when you get married. So
that's optional
someone
in
your comments were arguing with me about the fact that he knew what he was getting himself into. He knew she was the breadwinner. But that shouldn't matter. You making it sound like this man is wearing panties instead of boxers. Exactly. That's not cool. I mean, still consult with me. I don't care if you're a millionaire or not, but you can still come to me and be like, I'm going to get this for my daughter, and I just want to make sure you know. It wasn't like a spur of the moment type of thing. This was a customized car. So it took time to get this car together. So at some point, she could have kept him in the loop.
She could have. Who's to say that he wasn't in the loop? That's just what the news say.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. You didn't win me over with that one.
Talk to your husband. Yeah.
I say if that's my child that I raised, that's a totally different twist. Oh. I'm sorry.
Well, when we come back, we're going to elaborate a little bit more. This is
elaborate
your girl,
all you want.
Everyone's lips, and we're going to go to our break.
Eric, I'm buying you a car no matter what my husband says.
Oh, man.
Afghanistan, from the UK, Europe to the US of A. I'm ill, homie, I will get you, homie, cause I'm no ordinary. Make one phone call with my BlackBerry. Crush you out like a trash can with these bare hands. Put you in my Humvee and dump you in the sand. I'm like the Wu-Tang Clan with guns and ammunition. They're on a mission, it must complete. We terrorize the neighborhood, we can't walk on the street. The street is a dead beat. 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 From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. In 100 degrees, weather taking orders. I got nothing good to say, man, please don't say. When you see me coming, get out the way. Drop bombs and grenades on you, yeah. Hurricane and tornades on you, Yeah, so when you see the Black Hawk, you raise a man down. When you see the chin up, man, keep your chin up. When you see the gazelle, man, run like hell. When you see the gazelle, man, run like hell. When you see the gazelle, man, run like hell. Afghanistan to Iraq, man. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Serve my time, done my time in the military. 1DW average was my cop berry. I patrol these borders with my SA-80. So homie, when you see me, please don't hate me. Serve my time, done my time for queen and country. So don't pass your place when you see my face. Try to break my stride or cross the line. I'll blow you out, yeah, where the sun don't shine. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water.
Hello and welcome back to the Missy K's Loose Lips Show. I'm your girl, Missy K. Hey, I know y'all miss me. Yes. So, hey everybody, and welcome, Kennedee. It's so nice to finally have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you coming.
Yes.
Right. La, you held down.
Thank you.
Go, girl. I like when y'all can do things without you. I can stay home if I want to. Stay home with a bottle of Moscato.
Man.
That's okay, maybe not. Lady D, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You look awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
What's going on with those nights?
Metaphors.
Kissing
metaphors.
nights, got some metaphors. I'm intrigued.
Let's go.
You know, what started this in my head, I was reading an article and it said that this particular group of women, ethnic group of women, they prefer men who are trying to pick them up to use metaphors as opposed to coming direct. Right? You know, it kind of softens it, you know, or whatever. And I know, especially nowadays, some of these guys can be pretty dang raw.
True.
You know, they just
They
say
don't care anymore.
They don't care. They just say whatever comes up.
There's no couth.
Yeah, it's in there.
Hey, this is what it is.
Right. So I was thinking about it, and I thought about, I guess, it's kind of right, because when you think about a lot of the love songs back in the day, they used a lot of different metaphors for love.
Yes.
And I think it's probably because love is such a difficult word to express.
Love or sex?
No, love.
Because I have a whole bunch of them for sex.
I'm sure you do.
Okay.
But we're not talking about that directly.
I'm just saying.
Directly.
Not directly. That's the metaphor. I get it now. The metaphor. Okay, go.
Have you noticed that love is always is linked to mostly to something that's hot, a heat.
Okay.
Like the Martha Vandellas, love is like a heat wave. You know, and then you have like Valentine's Day. What else? This all associated with red. Red comes from fire. Fire is so it's
fire
like
and desire.
Right.
Look at you. So I was thinking. So I was. I just found out some of these words too. Martha Vandella says, "Whenever he calls my name, sounds so soft, sweet, and plain. Right then, right there, I feel this burning pain. Has high blood pressure got a hold of me, or is this the way it's supposed to be? it's like a heat wave burning in my heart. Right? So when you think about it, though, that's kind of how we sung love songs, but things are done so differently now. They don't really use metaphors.
That's true.
In these songs, it's like, wow.
Well, you don't hear a lot of songs about love.
That's another thing.
Right.
That's another thing.
Yeah, everybody gonna be booed up and sexed up and cuddled up and whatever.
But they did have one. Which one? The Virgin song. Was that Kendrick Lamar that did that one? Who was that? See, this one I need Haley. Right. This one I need Haley. They were about to have sex for the first time.
Okay.
And they used a whole bunch of metaphors for, I ain't never did this before. There we go.
That's the name of the song?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, but yes, not all. I have to defend this generation. Not all of them are as gauche as we think they are.
Right.
You know, there's some exceptions. There's. I said some.
I tried. I'm be honest. When I was doing my homework, I really tried to find some.
Right.
But then because I don't really listen to a lot of that, it was more complicated for me to find them.
A decent song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, decent.
What about our generation? We were knocking boots.
Yes.
That's another metaphor. Knocking them boots.
Yes.
Another word for what? Having sex.
Yes.
You know,
I told you I
not
know the sex ones.
necessarily love,
Look,
but
I told you I know the sex ones.
what's another song like?
We had to think long and hard today. We were like, I was like, my friend and I, we were like, metaphors for love.
Right. but there are a lot of them, and like one I think it was also the Vandellas that did one that said it's like a quicksand, and the more you try to run from it, the deeper you get.
No, I haven't heard that one. But yes,
quicksand.
You don't know that song? No, that's too old for me. I'm sorry. I love my oldies. You know that one?
Wow.
I don't want to be in quicksand anyway.
You know that one?
No.
Okay. We're out.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're on your own.
Don't make it seem like it's so freaking insulting on so many levels. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, sing it again.
We're
Sing
stuck
you
on our
gotta
music history.
Sing it. And that was J. Cole. Sing it.
Sing it.
Go ahead.
No, you just want to make me sing. You're
No.
No. Don't make me cuss. Don't make me cuss.
Please don't make her
I
cuss.
he might get it. You just got to sing it.
Yeah, no.
No, don't sing it because I don't think I'm still gonna get it.
I don't either. No, I'm not.
But when you hear it, you'll like it. Though.
I would know a
promise
song
you, it's
about
one of those songs that
quicksand.
get you. Huh?
Right.
Okay.
What? You know another song about quicksand?
I said I wouldn't remember a song about quicksand like I heard with my back.
Right.
My neck.
Is that metaphor?
It wasn't. I just had a moment.
Okay, do these words sound familiar? Mary Wells did a song, and in the end it said, stuck like a stamp to a letter.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the song?
I don't remember all that. But I remember that.
My Guy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What in the world is my hair doing?
Okay, Jimmy Ruffin. You guys know who that is?
He was Temptations?
David Ruffin's
that was
brother.
David
Okay, yeah, no.
Ruffin, yeah.
I don't know him.
He has lots of songs. One was real famous.
I need Johnny G on here for you today.
What becomes of a broken heart?
Oh, I know that one. What becomes of a broken heart?
See, I told you if you sing it, we would get it.
Now that's a metaphor. Because you can't break the heart, but the feelings that you get is so intense from either falling in love or somebody falling out of love with you and trying to describe those things. You're left with metaphors because there's nothing really strong enough to describe these things, right?
I agree.
So I got an exercise for you guys.
About to all fail.
I'll give you. So what I want you to do first of all, I want you to think about
Now I got to think.
a guy's approaching you.
Okay.
Okay? And think about what most guys find initially attractive about you. What grabs their attention about you first.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
And then I want you to make up a metaphor about that part.
Okay.
Something a guy would say to you. And then let me know, would it turn you off? Don't try to find something that would help me, that would make you feel good. Just a metaphor. Then I want to know if it would turn you on or turn you off.
Okay.
Don't start with me.
But when I'm talking about me, I'm going to turn me on. Because I was going to say, your eyes shine like diamond in the sky. twinkle, twinkle, little star. I don't even have to wonder where you are.
We can't do this. We can't do this.
No. But you know what the funny part about that is that some of this stuff sounds so stupid.
They come
but
with
if they say it right, you know, where it's like,
I'm
okay, I'm not expecting you to take me serious, but it's just to get your attention, and it kind of comes off like that. It will get your attention, make you start laughing, or like at least it will engage you, unless you're a real, you know what.
That's why I said, yeah, metaphors would work for me.
Right?
I want somebody to come with some game, you know.
Right.
I tell people like I had this one guy. I was coming out of the gas station. I was going in the gas station. He was coming out. Didn't know he saw me. As he was passing me, he slipped his business card in my hand, and I was just like, "Oh, that was sexy."
Especially when you turn around and the package was right.
He didn't have to say anything else, but he didn't have to say nothing.
No, because if the package ain't right, you can be like,
You got that card on the
accidentally drop it.
Y'all know me. I would have been like, "Hey." Take that back.
Okay, so what would be the direct approach for that same comment?
For that same comment, oh my God, your eyes are so beautiful. I just like to stare into them for the rest of my life.
And I ended with a metaphor, okay? Because you know that's not gonna happen. But
you don't know.
For the rest of his life.
Yes. You want to marry me
That's
just because I got
ambitious,
beautiful
but
eyes? No. You don't know. It happened all the time. Check my DM.
Oh my goodness. Not the DM.
All right, Kennedy, you better get ready because I'm coming back.
I'm not ready.
She wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready either.
One of y'all, we're gonna flip a coin.
Wait a minute, aren't you the author? You supposed to be right on your toes.
She should have been the first one.
Read the first page of this book.
Why you think?
Come on, one of y'all, come on, Lala. Okay, we'll let the guests go last.
No, okay. There's never really no metaphor. They just, they love my smile.
No. This is something you making up, sweetheart.
I gotta make it up.
About the parts that people are drawn to more about you initially. What do they see first that you can tell?
My lips.
Unless her balls is down here.
That's right.
Then it's down here. Like
Twin City.
Okay, so why y'all gotta go there?
Because it's just the truth.
See, it's not always out. Okay,
what about the nipples?
Oh, mercy.
So, Lady D's, that was the bomb. I like that. Metaphors.
Good job.
No, you think you slick. You think you slick. You try to help her out over there, too. That's how you're going to do?
we don't have nothing.
I don't have anything.
I don't have nothing.
I get ratchet stuff in my DM.
No comment. It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
Right, exactly.
Hey. Well, anyway, because I would say your thighs are like two strong columns, Egyptian columns.
Damn.
Huh.
She practiced that, though.
No,
that's not fair.
No, I didn't. She said, no, I didn't.
It's my segment, but I didn't practice it.
I didn't. Because I hadn't planned to be dissed by
Your thighs are like two Egyptian columns. That's what you.
All right, baby, make it
as opposed to I sure would like to lay between those thighs.
Okay, that's nasty. He can go somewhere.
Right. At least you know what he wants.
Right. You don't like him.
I'm just saying.
Oh, so you like the direct dudes? We like metaphors.
I know. I know what type of dude is approaching me. I would rather him be upfront than to give me some little metaphors and you not about all that. Be upfront. If that's what you want, okay, I know that's what you want.
I think when you be direct is when you're really in a relationship with somebody and they know who you are, and because then it comes off a little differently than if you're just meeting somebody and just putting it all out there. Because men really think that's a turn on.
We don't want Mr. Thirsty. Let's take us into our break.
That's Mr. Nasty. But anyway, wow. Okay, they just totally dissed me, but that's okay.
It wasn't me.
This has been Lady D's and Kissable Nights with.
Sorry.
Whatever.
I think your thighs are beautiful.
I do too.
He does too.
You can find Lady D's on Twitter, Instagram, and Doris Jean Drew on Facebook. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, we're going to come back with the beautiful and the only cooperative one on this desk tonight, the beautiful Missy K.
We'll be right back.
We've been outcast.
Okay. Baby girl, I must admit that something's feeling strange. You call me at work just to say we really gotta talk, so meet me after work. 'Cause there's something I need to say face to face. What is it that you can't tell me on the phone? I'm feeling like you're about to leave me all alone, and I'm losing my breath. And I'm feeling my life leaving my body. You can't believe in me, baby, 'cause you're my life support. Baby, you're my life support. Ooh, baby, you're my life support. I need your love. Don't pull the plug on me. You're the one that turns you when times are hard. My life support. You're the one that makes me put down my gun. My life support. Don't leave me now. No, just don't go. I can make it without your love, so baby, don't pull the plug. Baby girl, I don't know. I'm trying to think, what could it be? What did I do? The suspense is killing me. My vital signs are fading. Why you got me waiting? And I'm feeling like my life is leaving me. How I wish that there was something I could do. It could be nothing, but I'm paralyzed till I know what's up. It's driving me crazy. You can't believe in me, baby. You're my life. Ooh, you're my life.
That's handsome,
Tony
sexy.
Grant.
Yes.
You know, he's still coming on the show. We have to reschedule him.
okay.
So, ladies,
I don't know if I can take it.
Keep it a little damp till he get here. Welcome back to the Missy K's Loose Lip Show. I'm the loose Missy K.
Yes, you
And
are.
we're going to get right into our interview with Kennedee DeVoe. Haley B.
I love that name.
We miss her.
Yes.
And but she's not here, so I got to get lipped with
Let's
you,
go.
girl.
Okay.
No, really. So you're an author. You're a publisher. Tell us what you want us to know about you.
Well, I am the author of 5 books.
5 books.
Wow.
5.
Congratulations.
One is I'm writing a book, Now What?
Okay.
And this is a workbook to help first-time authors
I
get
need
their
that.
book started.
Okay.
So the publishing company that I own, we help authors set up their first book.
What's the name of your publishing company?
DeVoe Publications.
Love
Sweet.
it.
Nice.
Sweet.
So, they come to us, we help them get it started, and then they go off and sell their own book.
Okay.
And we don't keep any royalties or anything like that. But we do show them the skills that it takes to get their book out there.
So you just charge them for the initial consultation?
Right.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of writers out there are like, what's her name again?
Right. Definitely.
I keep all my money. So tell us about these 5 books. So, okay, that was one, right? Okay.
This is Just Can't Do Right.
Just Can't Do Right.
Yes.
What is that one about?
This is about 4 men who are in prison behind infidelity.
Ha!
So the main character, which is Gino, he's trying to figure out if he's going to tell the truth to set himself free and his family free for his actions.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
Yes.
I'm going to have to read that one because I got too many questions. And this one looked a whole lot like Safari.
Yes.
Well, with this book cover, I wanted to pay
got a phone
homage to Death Row.
Okay.
You know how they did the source cover?
Yeah.
So I wanted to do it like that.
That's dope. We have a phone call.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hi, this is the Missy K's Loose Lips Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Montel. I'm calling from Fresno.
Hi, Montel from
Montel.
Fresno. Let me lean back. I need some shit.
That voice.
How can we help you, Montel?
What's up, girl? I see you doing your thing.
Oh, hey, Montel! What's going on?
Nothing much. Just called in. I seen the post. So I was just calling in because I see you be doing your thing with your books and everything. I was just calling to congratulate you on what you've been doing and everything.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
That's
I appreciate
nice.
this. Is this Montel from Carson Christian?
This is Montel Middle School Carson.
My friend Montel. Okay. I guess we all know Montel.
Well, thank you.
Montel, have you had a chance to read one of her books yet?
Not yet, but
I'm
I'm
going to show you which
get
one we're going to read next. We're going to read this one together. This one.
Which one is that? What is that?
We're gonna start our own little book club. It's Why Does Love Hate Me? We're going to read this one together, Montel, okay?
Okay, that'll work.
We're going to go on Amazon, and I'm going to order yours, and I'm going to order mine. I'm going to have yours sent to you, though, because you can't come to my house. So, but we're going to get this one, okay?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to saying you okay, and then you get it, you're like, Missy, I'm still on page 1.
Unfortunately, I can't come to your house because, I'm married now. But if I wasn't, because I always had that crush on you when we
Wait,
was in
hold
your
up. That
You got the voices
wasn't me saying that. That was the host.
I felt some type of way about being crushed on right there.
with your beautiful self.
Are you still talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to Katie.
That's funny. You guys are crazy.
Thank you for calling, Montel. We appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye.
Keep doing that, KD. Keep doing that.
Thank you so much.
That's funny.
Wait a minute.
What other books we got going on? Let me see. I feel like I'm in a book swap meet right now.
Right? But let me just clarify this. Why Does Love Hate Me is my brand new book.
Okay.
It came out last month, yes. Oh. And it is not available on Amazon. So don't be sending nobody nothing on Amazon.
Right. Okay, where is it?
On my website.
I know your website.
www.kdevoe.com.
I know that website. Your logo is tight, too. Girl.
Thank you. I'm a graphic designer.
Nice.
So, yes, that is my newest book.
Okay, she's doing her own thing. I don't
checking it out.
Amazon. Hello, girl. Y'all caught that?
That's what you do. Cut out the middleman.
What was the name of that publishing company again? Because they need to follow you if you got them getting their own money. Amazon not getting your money.
Right.
That's smart.
Girl, go. DeVoe Publications.
That's right.
That's the business
Girl,
right
go.
there.
We have another
Okay,
phone
come on.
call.
Okay. I'm going to let you do you.
Okay.
We got another phone call?
Yes.
Well, dang, Kennedy.
Let's go.
I'm just going to keep
my
these
real
on like
phone
I'm
be
Eric
dry
B. and
at home.
Rakim. This is the Miss K. Loose Lip Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from? And who you want to talk to?
You ladies are hilarious.
Thank you.
So my name is Hermina, and I would like to say something to Miss Author, Miss Kennedy.
Okay.
So I love your books.
Oh, thank you.
I have all 5 of them, and I cannot wait to read Why Does Love Hate Me? I have it. I've been, hearing a lot of good reviews about it, and so I can't wait. A friend of mine actually has the book, and I was taking her book. It was so funny. It was like,
you better get your own.
But one thing that she told me about the book was it talks about depression.
Okay.
It does.
So depression for African Americans and in our community is so taboo. It's really hard to talk about.
It is.
And I have it myself, amongst some other things. But it's, people think, oh, you look fine. You're fine. And, it's not really about how you look on the outside. It's about how you feel on the inside.
That's true.
So true.
What's going on with you on the inside, and we hide it. It's like, especially when you're out in the workforce,
Yeah.
you have to put on a mask. You have to, especially, you got to put on a mask when you're around friends and family, because you're not going to really understand unless they've been down that road with you before, and you can't bring your troubles to work because that's your place of work.
That's
your
true.
bread and butter.
That's right. So we want to thank you for taking the time to call, and that was very insightful because that's something that we didn't know about the book. So that gives someone an opportunity to get the book so they can be helped as well. Right. So thank you again for calling. We appreciate you.
I can't wait to get my book is on its way since my friend took her book back and she literally snatched it. I'm like, you want to snatch my wig too?
Oh wow, not the wig.
Not the wig.
And edges and everything. But thank you, congratulations, Miss Kennedy. The only thing I would like to ask you is, where do you get your thought process? Like, how do you come up with your stories?
Okay.
Well, most of the stories are true, based on true stories.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Real life experiences.
Okay. So again, thank you for calling. We appreciate you. We're going to go on with our interview with Kennedy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, see, I was wondering that too. What type of stories should we look for? Because, I like erotica. I don't necessarily want to talk about my depression all the time.
No.
I want something that distracts me from it.
No.
What you got?
They're mostly relationship books.
Oh, relationships. Okay,
Right.
I can do that too.
Right. I'm a relationship expert on bad relationships.
Girl, I used to do a segment called "And This Is Why I'm Single," so I can relate.
So we need to. We're gonna read. We should all read the book and then invite you back and have a discussion about the book. We need to pick one.
I picked mine already.
Well, we wasn't even done.
Okay, which one we got now? What's this?
No. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said pick one. I know.
What is this? This is with friends like these.
With friends like these.
Right?
Okay.
Got some of those too.
This is kind of based loosely on real life experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you when this one came out. That's when I bet.
This is my bestseller, my first book.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Right. It makes us even.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It does.
Man.
That is that's the answer to that age-old question. Do 2 wrongs make a right? Nah, bruh. We right. We move on to the weed. We gonna say you gonna go. We gonna find out.
Right.
Thank you, Kennedy, for that. Other than your website, because you gave that to us, where else can we find you?
On Instagram. It must be KD.
It must be KD.
I like that. Thank you. Right. When I used to knock at my homeboy door, he'd be like, that must be KD.
So we want to thank you for coming on to the show. We appreciate you. We love you. And we're going to support you. And our viewers are going to support too, right?
Definitely.
Okay. I want to see those hearts go up. That's all I want to see. I don't want to hear nothing else. We're going to move on with our show. Haley B's not here, and I have a special presentation. And it's going to take all of my 15 minutes. You guys know I do a segment called Missy everywhere because I'm all over the community, all in the streets. And it does not make sense for me to keep doing that and you guys not see the fruits of my labor. Right. So I recently went to the Long Beach Jazz Festival, the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival. And so we have the footage from that from I London Fog. Thank you, Robert. And we're going to run it. You're going to see interviews from Eric Robinson. You're going to see interviews from Denise Boucher. She's another Tyler Perry actress and poetess. We love you. Kevin, everybody, we're going to try to get back, but I doubt it because it's all of 15 minutes. Lady D's, thank you. Lala Young, KD, you guys,
she'll be back.
Enjoy the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival right here in the Rainbow Lagoon in Long Beach, California. Today is going to be an awesome show with your girl, Missy K, of the Missy K's Loose Lips Show. We have a phenomenal lineup. We're going to get everybody on the red carpet, so you stay right here. Today we have Marcus Miller. We have Pancho Sanchez. We have Everett Hart. We have, oh my God, y'all remember Shantae Moore. That's Shantae Moore, Dr. Howell, Eric Robinson, and of course, the incomparable Nick Smith. So you guys keep it right here with your girl, Missy K. We'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. I London Fog. We'll be back. We're live at the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival. Right now performing is Nick Smith, the guitarist. We'll interview him right after this. Hey y'all, it's your girl Missy K, and we are still live at the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival. And you know what? We're in the media, and the person that's responsible for that is Right here.
Connie Michelle. First of all, welcome and thank you for coming. So gorgeous.
You.
This is your first year here, huh?
This is my first year
doing
the
Long Beach Jazz Festival. Okay. This is our 6th year since we've been the publicist, my firm KRPO Media.
Nice.
And we are so excited from the first year to where we are in our media center. I'm so happy. Thank you so
beautiful.
much.
It's well ran. You're doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
What are some other projects that you're working on right now?
We just finished the San Diego Smooth Jazz Festival. We're upcoming after this. We have the Hopper Awards, the Barbados Jazz Festival, and about 6 small concerts that we're just getting the information on. So we're coming around our slow end. We just came out of our high end. Our high end starts about April, and then it comes all the way around to here. Then we kind of slow down and do kind of other projects.
So if you guys are in media, the person to know,
Connie Michelle at KRPR Media. Yeah, KRPR Media. Hit us up on Instagram at KRPR Media or Connie Rochelle. KIMIRHOCHELLE. And it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And thank you for taking time out to interview with us. We love you. We're going to get right back to the show.
Absolutely.
One more time. Thanks again. We out. Hey you guys, it's your girl Missy K, host of the Missy K's Loose Lip Show. We are in the backstage. We have Nathan Smith on the red carpet. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
You know what, guys? That was a phenomenal performance. Let me say that now. The crowd loved it. We loved it. You guys were excellent. Let's get an introduction of this band.
Yes, definitely. On vocals, Mr. Jeff Robinson. Please make him feel good.
Hey, hey.
On guitar, Mr. Daryl Darton.
Hey, Daryl.
My brother, Mr. Corey Jacobs, playing second keys. My man here, Mr. Marvin Smitty Smith on the drums. And of course, my brother, Mr. Edwin Livingston on acoustic and electric bass.
Okay, this is the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel?
I love it. I mean, this is my first time appearing here as an artist.
It?
Yes. I played last year on the little stage, and luckily afterwards, I was hanging out with Mr. Oz, and he was listening to my music, and so was Mr. Al Williams.
Okay.
And when they heard it, they was impressed, and Mr. Williams said, let's book him for next year. So, thank God.
Well, you impressed us as well. Thank you for taking time out to interview us. Tell the people what do you have coming up next.
Well, I'm working on a new CD entitled Romance. I mean, my preference in music is traditional jazz, but I like to play all kinds of music. And it couldn't happen without the help of these great musicians right here. I love these guys. Not only are they great musicians, they're my brother, my family, and my friends. So the CD should be ready in October. Please look for it. Nick Smith, Romance. Okay?
All right.
I'm working on future projects. Also, I'm working on some projects with Mr. Jeff Robinson here.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay? This guy performs down in Pimps. Go see him when you can.
Yeah.
And the rest of us, we're just working with various artists.
Just on the brand.
So, you know, it's great to get great guys together and get together great music. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We'll be right back. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Missy K, host of the Missy K's New Slip Show. We are on the carpet with my boy, San Hollywood of KJLH.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? San Hollywood. Long Beach Jazz Festival. You know how we get down. Got the artists on stage doing their thing. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be nice tomorrow. Right now, Eric Robertson is on stage.
Yes, he is.
Eric Robertson doing his thing. Very good artist. Very good. From Jersey, too.
Phenomenal artist. So, tell us about what you do with your KJLH.
What don't I do at KJLH? No, for real. No, I'm a radio jock.
As long as you get paid for it all, we're going to talk to Andre about that.
Yeah. Definitely got to get paid. Got to get paid. But yeah, I've been at KJLH now since 06, putting it down, doing my thing. Started off on the street team, but parlayed that to a radio host. And I'm on at nights from midnight to 4:30 a.m., but sometimes I'm on at midnight to 5 o'clock. Tune in, check me out. Don't forget to download that KJLH app. Holding it down. San Hollywood, 102.3 Radio Free. KJLH, and I got my man Andre Russell over there doing his thing, but he about to come over here in a little bit.
We're going to get him on. Thank you, Sam, for taking time out to interview with us. We're going to go back and join Eric Robertson right now at the Long Beach Jazz Festival.
We putting it down, Long Beach.
San Hollywood, baby.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Missy K, host of the Missy K's Loose Lip Show. On the red carpet, we have our man, Andre Russell, KJLA, also the host of the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival. What's going on, Andre?
Like she said, all that stuff she said,
all of that. How long have you been hosting this show?
You know what? I lost count, but I think it's 1 week about this. I think this is 10 years for me.
10 years for you.
Wow. And it's been fun, and every year the artists are amazing. And it's an honor to be able to do this with the great artists, with the great fans, and the great crowd. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what does KJLH have going on now? They're so involved in the community, and the life of music and radio is changing so much. What is KJLH doing to stay relevant these days?
Well, like you say, times are changing, so we have to do so many things because we have so many other mediums of music to compete against now. You know, we can get music everywhere. It's not like in the old days we just had the radio stations. Now it's all sorts of ways to get music, right? So we try to stay relevant. But one thing they can't do that we can go out and touch them and be there. And be
Absolutely.
So of course we do things on social media and this and the other, but we also try to be out in the public and out at all the events. Like here, like Take Control, like Women's Health Forum, Men's Empowerment Summit coming up, like all the great events like that.
Okay, that's what's up. So keep doing what you're doing in the community.
Oh yeah.
We love you. You've been here with us forever.
I love her too, y'all. Y'all see her outfit? I love her outfit.
It's a nice outfit. So Andre Resto, KJLH, we want to thank you for taking time out to interview us. We love you. We appreciate you and what KJLH does for the community.
Thanks for rolling with us, brother.
All right, y'all. It's your Missy K. We'll be right back. I'm on the fog in the house. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Missy K, host of the Missy K Flip Show. Guess what? We're still at the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival, and now we're on the red carpet. What do we have going on here? You got books, you got seasoning. What's going on?
A little something that folks don't know me for. My name is Denise Boutte. You guys might know me from these rounds and Why Did I Get Married? But what a lot of folks don't actually know is that my other passion is cooking. So I'm on a farm in backwoods Louisiana. And this has always been a dream of mine. I cook, 3 to 4 times a week. That's the difference between Denise Boutte and the characters I portray. Okay?
You see the question, you cook?
I cook. Yes. So that means I'm a really amazing actor because everybody's like, hold up. Trina didn't cook. This girl didn't cook. That's hard. I don't just steal men and money on screen. I actually cook. Denise Boutte.
And make her own money. Tell us about this book.
Well, here's the cool part. So Chef Gerard Wells, who is a regular on the Food Network, who's actually partnered with them and has a really huge project coming along. Okay. He's from Mississippi. I'm from Louisiana. So we met each other about 3.5 years ago. We just had this brilliant idea to join forces and do what we call Southern Modified. So the beauty of Southern Modified is that we of course know there's a lot of diabetes, a lot of heart issues, a lot of health issues in the South. So what we did was, as it says right here, Southern dishes modified for today's healthier lifestyle.
You remixed our greens and ham hocks.
I remixed not only that, but also the gumbo.
She remixed the gumbo.
Remixed the gumbo.
I love it for New Orleans.
Absolutely. And we made some different ingredients in order to make sure that for a healthier lifestyle, you don't necessarily need the rice. So to go along with that, I did a special blend. So this is a low sodium blend, all natural, all purpose, that you also use in the recipes that are in this book. Gerard also has a line of sauces, and for his section of the book, that's exactly what he incorporates. So a lot of times you got to partner up, be very smart, and I've always Absolutely. So we also have an original blend that's in development right now. We also have a hot and spicy blend, but for now, in partnership with the book, and you can also find this on Amazon. Next month, you will find it on LouisianaGirl.com and also Amazon partnered up with the book. But this is our low sodium, all natural, all purpose seasoning. So right now, you can check me out on Denise Boutte, LouisianaGirl.com. Anything I have in development, you can find on IMDb, and I have an amazing movie that's coming out in October. And we partnered up with BET and BET Her, and when I tell you this is the most challenging role I've ever done, but yes, I'm not stealing men or money in that one. You will actually find it very heartfelt, very educational. Of course, that's the month of breast cancer awareness.
Well, thank you for taking this time out to interview this, Denise. We love you. We appreciate you. We're going to support you.
Check it out, LouisianaGirl.com. Check us out. We got some new and amazing things in development, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Missy K, Ireland and Fog. We'll be right back. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Missy K, host of the Missy K Split Show. We are still live at the 31st Long Beach Live.
Like I said,
it's Long Beach and it's live.
And it's
and it's long.
It's hot and it's wonderful.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. Well, my name is D. Maurice, a.k.a. D-Mo, a.k.a. D-Mo Soul, a.k.a. The Bearded Wonder, a.k.a. Black Chocolate Santa.
All of that. That he said.
Uncle Daddy, too, if you want to call him, sit on my lap.
He just finished doing background singing.
Absolutely.
Eric Robertson.
Yes.
Doing wonderful.
Thank you.
Excellent
Thank you so
show.
much.
God bless you. You guys did great. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm just a humble man with humble beginnings from the great city of Chicago, Illinois. And I've been singing background for Eric for the last 12 years. Recently, over the last couple of years, I released my debut album called Mosaic. It's an amazing art that I put together of the broken pieces of my life. You know what I mean? Some things that I've went through and gone through. Some issues. And right, and we put it together and made some beautiful art with it.
Love it.
So, I'm hoping everybody will support it and look out for it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think that background singers are so underrated, unappreciated. So I want to tell you that as an artist advocate, I appreciate you, I love you, and thank you for taking the time out to interview with me.
I love that you are an artist advocate, and thank you so much for showing love to what I call hero support.
Yes, hero support.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell the people where they can find you.
Well, you can find me all over the interweb at D-Mo-Soul, D-M-O-S-O-U-L. That's Instagram, Twitter, DMosoul.com, Facebook, Tinder.
Tinder?
I'm sorry.
Swipe left?
Got a little swipe left. I got a little speedo action there. Also, I'm at ChristianMingle.com, but my name there is Boaz69 because I'm saved, but I'm nasty.
That's what it sounds like.
So, take that however you will. You know what I'm saying?
That was some real loose lip stuff, y'all. It's your girl, Missy K. I London Fog. We'll be back.
Thank you.
Was that interview not amazing? That was Nick Smith on the red carpet with your girl, Missy K. Up next, we have Eric Roberson on the stage. This is the Long Beach Jazz Festival. Keep it locked right here. Missy K, I London Fog. Let's go.
We roll for you. Long Beach Jazz Festival. Make some noise. Clap your hands for Mr. Eric Roberson. Eric Roberson.
This show just keeps going. Right now on the stage is Eric Roberson at the Long Beach Jazz Festival. Keep it locked right here with the girl, Missy K. Loose Lip Show. Let's go.
How y'all doing?
Hey.
So I can't be perfect. Ooh, look at that camera.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Missy K, host of the Missy K Show.
And it's your boy Eric Roberson, the host of nothing.
What you do.
But what I do.
We are at the 31st annual Long Beach Jazz Festival. You just finished performing. Excellent performance.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Excellent. You guys were wonderful. I followed you ever since Dylan. How do you feel that your music have changed since then?
Just got more honest, as crazy as it sounds. Or shall I say, making deeper areas, making strong left turns. We always wrote love songs, but now if I see a person's sneakers that I like, I might write a song about a pair of sneakers.
I like that.
And timing into like love and life and stuff like that. So I think it's more writing comes easier. Can't say better, it's easier. Yeah.
So I want to thank you for taking time out to interview with me. Tell the people what they can find you and what you have coming up next.
You can find me at ericrobersonmusic.com, social media stuff as well. Just Google me and stuff. But I have a thing called The Process at ericrobersonmusic.com where you can watch me in the studio. Every song I make, you get a digital download as fast as you can.
Love it. We want to thank you for taking the time out. It's your girl, Missy K. I love the Fog. Eric Roberson. We up out of here, y'all.
Peace.
Hey, it's your girl, Missy K. We just had the most awesome interview with Eric Roberson, just performed at the Long Beach Jazz Festival. We want to thank you guys for taking time out to view with us. Oh my God, you guys are amazing, and we appreciate you. Make sure you support the Long Beach Jazz Festival every year. They've been here 31 years with an awesome and amazing show. So make sure you follow them every time. LB Jazz Festival. It's your girl, Missy K. I London Fog. We're up out of here. We did our job. You do yours. Keep following us. EMI-SSY.
This is an I London Fog Studios production.